I'm really excited to bring you this month's Debt Snowball update. Hi guys, Ashley from ashcashbudget here. If you are new to this channel, I'm currently following the Dave Ramsey baby steps. I am on baby step number 2, paying off about $42,000 in debt. Here we go over my budget, my debt snowball updates, vlogs, hauls, that kind of thing. So if you want to continue to follow me on my journey, click the little red subscribe button down below, as well as the bell icon so you're notified when I post next. I know it's already midway through June, but I did take these numbers on the 1st of June like I always do. I make sure to screenshot them. So if I'm busy and I can't get to it until later, I have the right numbers from the 1st of the month. This is gonna be my biggest snowball payment ever. Let me go over my layout. My pen bled a little bit on doing this one, so it's pretty smudgy compared to last month. But what we have here is my debt graveyard down here. This is all the consumer debts that I had paid off, the other 6 items in my debt snowball. And then I am down to just my 7th item, which is my student loans. And now that I'm down to those, I have split them all up. There's 7 loans total, so that is why it's 7A through 7G. These dates here are just when I took out those loans so that I can distinguish which one is which. And then the S's and U's are subsidized and unsubsidized for anybody that is curious about that. I have paid off 3 of the 7 student loans here, as you can see. These are my minimum payments for each individual student loan, but all I have to do is make one payment since they're all through Fed loan. And so I like to round up that payment. Right now it's $95.33. I like to round it up to an even number. The next nearest $5, so it was $100 for my minimum. And then that splits off on its own accordingly to the loans that I still have open. And then this column here is the extra amounts that I put towards anything, my snowball payment. A traditional snowball payment would be taking all of your previous minimum payments and rolling them together as you pay them off and putting those old minimums towards your current lowest debt. Now with all of the minimums that I had with these consumer debts and the student loans that I have paid off, it's about $555 total with that $100 there. So currently my minimum snowball payment should be $455 at the very minimum to try to keep a traditional snowball. But of course you want to put anything above an extra towards your snowball. Down here I'll also go over these numbers with you when I'm done, but this is my total actual paid, total down, and loss to interest, just because I like to look at those numbers. And I accidentally put an extra line here, so just ignore that. Not last snowball update, but the April snowball update. I did put my largest payment so far. That was $2,839.88. Do you think that I beat it this month? Last month I wasn't able to, but I still put over $1,000, which I think is really good. Let's get into what I have paid. I did pay that minimum payment of $100. That goes towards the amount of total actual paid. And then on my 4th student loan, I put $1,923.25. That means, see, and that's a little less than this number here, but with the minimum payment of $100, that does take off some of the principal before I make my snowball payment at the end of the month. So that $1,923.25 paid off this 4th student loan. So I have paid that off. I'm just above $2,000 with the minimum payment. But on top of this, on top of paying off my 4th student loan, I was able to put $1,098.07 towards my 5th student loan. So I was able to put a good chunk in there. Now the 5th student loan, it was at $5,300 and some. Now I'm hitting those higher numbers. Everything else was relatively small, you know, 3,000 something, 3,000. They were smaller ones. So this is where I'm gonna start having an uphill battle to try to get them paid off. I've been kind of paying off these other ones quick, one right after another. This one might take me a few months, But with that $1,098, I brought it down to $4,229.14. So I'm pretty close to being under $4,000 with that. I'm definitely gonna make at least, of course, my minimum Snowball payment next month, so it will at least be under $4,000 next month. Moving on, everything else was just their minimum payments. So the next one is now $5,369.51. And then we finally have $6,972.32. And if you see, they do go down a little bit with the minimum payment, so at least they're kind of moving along while I work on the fifth one. That makes my grand total for the month $16,570.97. It's crazy to see like the number 16 there, and it's just, I feel like I'm getting so close to being in just the 4 digits instead of 5 digits. Instead of being, you know, in the tens, I might just be in the single thousands, and that kind of blows my mind. It might still take a few months, but that number, seeing it drop by that much in 1 month, and it is a significant amount. With these 2 payments and my minimum payment, I was actually able to put $3,121.32 towards debt this month. That is my total actual paid. That is my biggest payment ever. Partially, I mean, in May was a 3 paycheck month, and I hustled up a storm. If you watch my May budget report, there was a lot of hustling going on. So that definitely helped that I had a 3rd paycheck, but when I've had 3 paychecks before, I definitely have not put this much towards it. I can't believe I was able to put $3,000 towards debt. I don't know if that's going to happen ever again in the rest of my debt-free journey, but I'm pretty satisfied with myself. That brings my total actual paid over my whole journey to $30,640.77. So in just a little over 2 years, I've put over $30,000 towards my debt. The total down this month was actually $3,061.85, which is still good. It's still over $3,000, but that means I lost $59.47 to interest. Sorry about that line there, guys. Like I said, I put an extra line there. And my total down for my whole debt-free journey is actually only $25,717.32, which means over my whole debt-free journey, I've lost $4,923.45 to interest. Now, a lot of that was the consumer debt, you know, loans, credit cards, that kind of thing. I think the rest of my debt can go down a lot faster just because it is a lower interest rate. I'm losing, for some reason last month I lost 90, this month was like 60, so 60 to 90 compared to over $200 that I used to lose a month to interest. That definitely helps me get more headway with the debt I still have left. I can't believe I put $30,000 towards debt in just the last couple of years, a little over. I know some of you guys have 3 paycheck months as well. Was that you this last month for May? Were you able to put a good chunk of money towards your debt because you got paid extra? Does that usually happen for you? I'm really satisfied. Let me know how you guys did this month. I will, of course, put the links up above to subscribe and another video that YouTube will suggest for you guys, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.